Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Fallout 4, Rebuilding Avalon. Alright. I decided to make a quick trip home and drop off, well, all the stuff I've been accumulating, doing some sorting. So I did that, and 24 hours later, I am back, ready to look in here. I did a quick look around the compound, and there was no new activity. However, I also poked around here, and I noticed that I missed something. It's not that easy to get to. Ah, Guide Robert! Hello, welcome. Welcome to the madness. Alright. Okay, so you're there somewhere. Nope, nope, wrong way.
Yes.
Alrighty. Actually, let's make sure that's the only thing I missed. Well, there's the bed. Whoop. Oh, 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 nope, nope, nope. Dang it. Ah. Fiddlesticks. Alright, let's go back up here. Over here, I think. Ah, right there. Alright. Okay, I think I'm ready. I've been thinking a bit more about that voice that we heard, and I'm really thinking that it is probably Kellogg. Alright. There is going to be more. How much more? I don't know. There's a computer. Alright.
Is someone present? Actuator dead.
Alright. Let's wait, make sure that... Okay, I think we didn't draw any attention. Good. Alright, I'm thinking... Let's just move this in here, shall we? Now, I've also been thinking about alright, so don't have a lot of these, but I'm thinking these might work better against... Now, I think they work better against robots. My question is I mean, these synths that are here, they're robots, right? Shouldn't this work well against them? Well, I'm going to try them in here. We'll see if they do any damage. So let's put one there. That means I can put this away. We can have a look around. Ah, Robert, you think they might. Alright, well, hopefully that will be the case. I'm just looking to see. Okay, that's not quite what I expected to find here. Ah, a note. Let's turn on the light. Let's have a look. Oh God, the Institute is here. I can hear them fighting outside. Dad, I figured out where the data is, but I think I'm too late. I'm sorry. Oh, this must be a note from Jacqueline. So we might have it on... Yeah, these synths don't act like the human-looking sensor like Nick, that's right. So they're Gen 1s? I guess? Alright, let's have a look here. Property of Mass Bay University. User Professor Stuart Campbell signed in. University Mail Relay, Research Node, and Lecture Plans. Well, if I can read this without doing anything special, I'm suspecting that the synths probably were able to access this. But then why are they still here? User S. Campbell signed in. Lab time. Okay, 10/22/17/34. Took me forever to figure out what you meant about Leslie's birthday. It was a good idea, but we haven't been dating that long. I had to look it up in the student records in the front office. Don't tell her that. Anyway, while I was there, I overheard that Dean Patterson has an alumni dinner this weekend, so he should be out of your hair. See you Saturday. Curtis Matthews. Okay. Ooh. Let's read it from back to front, because it looks like these are in the back. I mean, I'd noticed that before, but I think we should actually start reading them from the bottom in order to get it in order. A. Patterson, I have a right to know. Yeah, 9/15/15, right. Mr. Campbell, it has come to my attention that you were contacted by the Army regarding your research. I am the one running this university, and I have the right to know and approve all research programs. I know that your colleagues hold you in high regard, and that when we brought you on last year, your contract guaranteed you tenure, but you don't want to make an issue of this with me. I am leaving this afternoon on my vacation, but when I get back in 2 weeks, I expect to be fully apprised of the research. A. Patterson. The Dean. and guess what happened in her absence? Unauthorized construction. I have a right to know. Mr. Campbell, first of all, you do not have my permission to call me by my first name. I am the dean here, and you would do well to remember that. Secondly, what is this I've been hearing about you and officers from the Army performing unauthorized construction under the administrative building while I was on vacation? This is absolutely unacceptable. You will explain to me at once what the meaning of this is and what you are researching. A. Patterson, Dean. And about 9 days later, regarding Colonel Rosemont. God damn it, Stuart, you aren't worming your way out of this. This Colonel Rosemont you insisted I needed clearance from is nearly as insufferable as you are. When I went to see him, he claimed your research was classified and had me escorted from the base. You think you're so clever, but I know this is just one of your old Army buddies helping you pull a trick. Don't think I won't be talking to our lawyers. A. Patterson, Dean. So, S. Campbell, Stuart Campbell. C. Marsh, more time for the project. So, 11 days later? More time for the project. Professor Campbell, I understand the need for secrecy, sir, but don't you think that we could get more work done if you gave Leslie and I access to the research without you having to be there? That accident was weeks ago, and you said yourself it was due to a bad fuse. Leslie says she saw the dean skulking around following you yesterday, and it's going to get harder to get work done if he's still trailing you all the time. Oh, it's a guy. For some reason I'm thinking A for Alice, but apparently not. Colonel Rosemont sounded pretty serious about wanting the research as soon as possible. Curtis Marsh. Okay, so A. Patterson, Leslie Matthews. I've got you now, you snake. You think I wouldn't notice how often you visit the Student Credit Union? I'm sure it's merely coincident that your graduate student, Miss Matthews, is always on shift when you have to get something from your safe. You think it wouldn't reach me that you and she disappear for hours in the safe? If you don't tell me what the construction was and what your research is about, I'll be going straight to the press and the police. Hours in the safe. Alright, so the entry to the underground areas must be in the safe. And then I'm just going to look at this note again. So it took me forever. I hope that Dean Patterson's eliminated dim this weekend should be out of your hair. Okay, so nothing too exciting there. I think if you hit a certain key, things fill in faster. I think I'll try using that. Research notes. Latest notes on energy research. Edited, well, about 11 days before the bombs fell. Could it be the area I found in the bank? Ooh. You're right. You're right, Robert. That might be the area they were talking about. I'll have to go back and look at that note. Really, Ellen? You're going through my terminal now? I told you that my research was classified. Quit being a pathetic worm and just mind your business. Okay, so Alan Patterson is the name of the dean. Was the name of the dean. Lecture plans. Okay, so let's look at the oldest ones first. System error. File corruption detected. Alright. Undergraduate class. Grade vacuum tube circuit layouts and in-class review for the midterm. Graduate class. Continue lecture from last week about sub-wavelength phenomena and plasmonic excitations. Discuss how these concepts may be used in the future for more optimized circuitry. Note, remind Curtis that he should find out when Leslie's birthday is and that she wanted to meet him at the credit union at 7 p.m. It was in the credit union, wasn't it? Yeah. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Lectures on system errors. Maybe. Yeah, you wouldn't think I know so often you visit the Student Credit Union. Always on shift, disappear for hours in the safe. Yeah, okay, so we've already been there. And we've got the... So that was Leslie and Curtis that were trapped in the safe. Well, not trapped, but they decided to remain there because of the bombs falling. Alright. Makes sense. Okay, so we found their professor's safe. So that means we've already gotten the weapon that they're probably after in here. Because I suspect they would have taken it. Alright. Let's go back over here. I want to have a look around this side. Classroom. Lots of space to write on. Ooh. Yeah, that's flooded. Oh my. Well, I have a feeling that's going to be a very tough customer. But she was talking about finding the data. Jacqueline? Yeah, Jacqueline was talking about finding the data, not the actual... Well, she didn't know there was an actual weapon. But... I'm thinking this is probably the best... Okay. This may or may not be a good idea. Alright. I hope the babies aren't as tough as Mama was. And we have nobody noticed. How did nobody notice? I guess my silencer worked very well. Ah, I hear new voice. Jalen, hello. Welcome to the madness. My aim is getting better. It is indeed. Over time, it is indeed getting better. Okay, not quite what I expected to find in there. Don't think... Okay. Do not fall down. No, don't fall down. Alright. Let's get into the darker area.
Movement detected. Curious. There you are.
You missed it? Okay.
You must not. Damage. System is offline.
You better be offline. Ouch. Okay. Okay. I didn't get hurt that bad. I think I'm gonna have something to eat, though. What do I want? Let's have one of those. Alright, I didn't exactly want to be down here. Yet. Oh, good. Alright, I just wanted to have a look. Interesting. Bugs. There's gonna be more down here, isn't there? Don't suppose I can... Oh. Get you out of the way. Okay. Let's try to stay out of... Okay. Yes. Probably a good idea to assume there's going to be more. Okay. Isn't there another one? Okay, maybe I'm just hearing things. Could have sworn there was another one. Hiding, were you? I think I will leave this in my hand for the moment. Alright. Let's just have a look and see if there's anything in here. So there's probably more Mirelurks. That would be a human. What's that? Camera. More Mirelurks. There's probably more Mirelurks. So Mirelurks, they eat fish, don't they? Or have they been eating people too? Are those just bodies from when the bomb fell, or sometime after that? Sorry. Oops. Okay, Avalon, pay attention. There we go. Almost.
That's it.
Alright. What have we got in here? Besides the computer, I mean. And the door. Door. Yes, one door. And a safe. And the person to whom this all used to belong.
Sweet.
Okay. User Dean Allen Patterson. Oh, I wonder if that was his body there. Don't think we need the safe. Well, maybe. We'll see if it says it's opened. Okay, start at the bottom, go back, go up. S. Campbell, about my research. Alan, I'm under no illusions that the real reason you wanted to bring me on as the head of the department was for my business contacts from the private sector. Sender G. Spencer. Just accept the grant money and let me do my research. I'm sure you'll skim some off for a new scoreboard or something equally useless. Oh, and I'm certain when you get back from your vacation and read this, you'll check my contract and find that I do have the authority to negotiate and accept grants for my department. Enjoy Maui. Professor S. Campbell. What? If the sender's G. Spencer, why is it signed S. Campbell? Using somebody else's computer? Yeah, computer glitch, maybe. Anyway, T. Robinson, construction under admin. 812. Dean Patterson, do you know exactly what the Army is constructing under the admin building? They're making an awful lot of noise with those jackhammers. They told me I had to go through Professor Campbell for inquiries, but he said it was classified. I asked if you'd authorized this, and he said to check his contract. Well, Legal did, and said that it's kind of a gray area, and that his lawyer added during negotiations. They also said that they tried to bring it up to you at the time, but that you went ahead and signed it anyway. I hope that grant money is worth all this hassle. Teresa Robinson, Human Resources. S. Campbell, you don't have clearance. This time it says sender S. Campbell. Sorry, Ellen, but the deal is done. That was on 8/12, so this is all about the same time. As Legal has probably told you by now, the military tends to get a bit upset if you try to wiggle out of a contract for them. And no, I can't tell you where the lab is or what my research is about because you don't have the clearance. You'll need to take that up with Colonel Rosemont. Why are you making this personal? The university is making a bunch of money on this, and the research may be declassified eventually, in which case it would make you even more. D. Parker can't reach the Colonel. These are all very close in time. Dean Patterson, I'm sorry, sir, but I wasn't able to get Colonel Rosemont on the phone for you. They kept redirecting my call for hours, and when I finally reached him and asked to put you on, he just said that he would, quote, save you both the time and confirm that you don't have the clearance, end quote, and hung up the phone. I tried to call back, but they said that he's not taking any more calls right now, and that if you want to speak with him, you'll need to drive out to the base. Oh, yes. I would say there's something sketchy about all that. H. Mitchell, about Professor Campbell. You said to contact you if I saw Professor Campbell doing anything strange. Well, he's been going to the Student Credit Union most evenings, which seems a little weird. Also, I saw him and Leslie Matthews going over there on Saturday on my way to the basketball practice. Isn't she one of his grad students? Oh, and Sandra said he'd been asking at student records to find out Leslie's birthday. What's up with that? So, could we meet to talk about that academic probation now? Henry Mitchell. Oh, about to be tossed out, were you? Ah, yeah, it knows it's unlocked. Alright. Don't need the computer. Alright. So the dean, or looks like the dean really didn't find out much more than the fact that, okay, you're a little tougher to find. The sweet spot. Oh, little give. No, wrong way. There we go. Okay, a little bit more. Touch more. There we go.
Nice.
Alright, so I think that's the front door.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Oh, crap. Oop, that's not what I want.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
No, I'm not here. Not here at all. Question is where are you? Alright, you could be up there. What do you want to bet that that might be the area where Randall House, Safe House, might... Well, maybe. Or this might just be near where Randall's Safe House is. Hardware electrical. Why is that sign there? Okay. Ah! Sod. Why do people trap these? It doesn't make sense to me. There's nothing in here. Nothing at all. Okay, I think they're upstairs. All right. I mean, if you opened the door and found, like, you know, a cache of money or weapons or food, that would make sense. But no, it's just an empty, disused, unworking toilet. Something really worth protecting. Okay, that looks blocked in. Dang it. Looks like that one was about there? No. No, no. Almost.
Got it.
Oh, good. Okay, I think that's over here, where we were. Pretty sure, anyway. Yes. Alright. So I guess somebody put in the security gate to keep the mirelurks out. Possibly. Water. Get out of the water. Thank you. Great place for that fish. Oh, I think I'd rather have this one. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I think I missed it. Out of the water, please. Alright, I think I hear a computer, among other things. Well, I'm hearing a computer, but... Oh! What have we got? Oh. No, a little more. Nope. Dang it. Explains why the dean was so irritated. Yeah, it does actually, Robert.
Yes.
Well, he did apparently sign the contract, and I guess he could have questioned it, and he did not, so... But you just know that they slipped it in there on purpose because they were planning on getting him here and doing that from the beginning. I mean, you just know it. I have to say, from all we found out about the army, it does not seem much different. To Vault-Tec. Does it? Out of water. Alright. It's just like a war in here. Gonna have to go back through the rooms quickly once we are sure there's no more ass-hattery to see if I missed anything. I mean, I'm doing my best not to miss anything, but, well, just so much. And I would like to try to make sure we have gotten as much as possible the data that Jacqueline was talking about. I wonder if they killed her along with all the adults? I mean, they seem to be into stealing children, so who knows? Well, mind you, Sean was stolen because of his uncontaminated body.
Sweet.
Hello?
Oh, crap.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Perhaps they do. Well, we found him.
Detected. Oscillator damaged.
Dang it. Alright, so we have... Okay. That is an interesting looking computer. An elevator. And it's hooked up to this computer. Alright. Let's have a look. Property of Jack Spencer. All others keep out, and I'm presuming Jack is Jacqueline. And with skull and crossed bones. My journal. Okay, let's start reading. Now, is this in backwards? Okay, I'm not sure if these ones are backwards or not. Okay, it looks like these ones are actually in sequential order. Mom's birthday was yesterday. Dad and I left flowers on her grave. He was telling stories about her, and I kind of mentioned that I don't really remember what she looked like anymore. He said it was okay, but I can hear him sobbing in his room. I can't take this right now. I'm going to go scavenging in the flooded area. Still haven't replaced my secondary hard disk after it blew out last week. Maybe I can find a new one. Sylvia also said that her network port has been acting up. Good find. Looks like Dad has stopped crying. Hope he didn't realize I snuck back there by myself. I've gotten so good that the lurks don't even know I'm there. I didn't manage to find a replacement port for Sylvia, but I did manage to pull out a hard disk to pull a hard disk out of a large console in one of the lecture halls. Some of the data on it even seems to be intact. I'm going to poke around before I reformat. Who knows? Maybe there's something interesting on it. Score. Oh man, this is big. I managed to get part of the data off that hard disk, and it seems to be some research about reactor efficiency. Part of it was corrupt, but I might be able to find the rest somewhere else. There was a caravan passing through, so I figured I'd see what I might get if I could find the rest of it. He said to the right person that kind of thing might be worth several hundred caps. We agreed to a 25.75 cat if he can find a buyer. Now I just need to figure out how to get the rest of the data. And unfortunately that was the kiss of death for your settlement. Because Kellogg was sent. And I'm pretty sure it was Kellogg. The more I think about it, the more his voice... That was his voice. I think I was kind of mentally trying to forget it. Today is terrible. I haven't been able to make any progress with finding the data, and the lurks have started laying eggs again. And to make matters worse, Dad just got back from some council meeting and somehow found out I'd been searching the flooded area. He locked everything up and said I'm not allowed to do any scavenging. I tried to explain about the data, and he listened, but then started acting weird and told me to go to my room and not come down till he sorts things out. What is going on? What have I done? Oh God, what did I do? I've been getting mail from everyone in town saying that the Institute is coming and asking if it's my fault. Someone even accused me of being a synth. Somehow they must have found out about the reactor research, but it's not even complete. Dad said that it was probably just some scammer or a raider trying to trick us, but I don't know. What if it really is the Institute? I need to get back in there and find that data somehow. Oh. Is she in here? Am I going to find her in here? I have to admit I'm kind of jaded. If she's in here, she's not going to be alive. I mean, it would be wonderful if she is, but yeah. University mail relay. No more scavenging, you stupid girl. Jacqueline, I'm serious. No more scavenging until this thing with the council blows over. I know people are scared, but I think this guy the mayor talked to is just a con man. If only he had been. The Institute hasn't shown up in a long time. Why would they now? I've been calming things down around town, and I think I've got enough support that I can block anything crazy in the vote tonight. I'm not mad at you, but I want you to stay home and just don't stir anything up for right now. Love, Dad. Actually, that's something I never considered, Robert. You're saying you could almost assume that Vault-Tec was a part of the army or vice versa. I wouldn't be surprised. And yeah, she didn't get as far as the vault, so either the Institute caught or killed Jacqueline, or she's trapped in here, possibly alive, but like I said, I'm betting it's probably not the case. You stupid girl, P. Owens. Do you have any idea what you've done? You dumb brats that think that just because they haven't attacked anyone in years, that it's something we all made up. Now the Institute is going to come and kill us all. Did you even think about that, you selfish little person? Your father says you don't have this data they're after, but if that's the case, then for all we know, you're actually working for the Institute. You think she might have run away? Well, let's hope. We just don't know. Oh, here's some deleted mail. Let's see if we can get it. Unable to find network backups cannot be restored at this time. Okay, we can't actually read them, but we can see the titles. From Strickland, Don't Leave Your Home. S. Cooper, It's Not Your Fault. M. Lawson, What Actually Happened. R. West, You Synth Bitch. M. Cole, not gonna die for you.
Okay. First, I want to say I'm sorry, Dad. I knew I was onto something big, and thought I'd see what a trader would pay if I found it. I had no idea that the Institute would be after any of this. And now the whole town is in trouble. I know you told me not to worry, but I just know that the town is going to vote to throw us out, or worse. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't have the data, despite what Mr. Owens and his cronies think. That's why I have to go back in. I know the key is in there. I just need to put the pieces together. It's something with that professor. If I can find it, maybe I can give the Institute what they want, and they'll just leave us alone.
Well, they didn't. She didn't make it. Didn't make it to the safe, but she might have found something else. Now, it looks like we can open the elevator with this, but I'd like to clear the rest of this building first before we do that. I still don't know why that sign's there. Well, maybe the town... Well, no, because they were scavenging in here. So the town wasn't using this place. And there's a tool sign over there. That doesn't seem like something you'd find in an educational place, is it? Alright. Okay, guys, it is time to cycle the stream. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic. So if you are watching on YouTube, please look at the upcoming live stream section. The next one on the list, which should be 1.140, I'll be there in about 5 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far, and I will be right back.